Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I hope you've been putting meat in the freezer. Today I'm going to share with you how I age my venison in a cooler. It's easy, it's affordable, and it makes a huge difference in how your venison tastes once it reaches the table. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your cooler is clean and cool, actually. So make sure you clean out your cooler. You can use vinegar, you can use, I like to use the Autobahn cleaner. Wipe it out, make sure it's clean, and then make sure your cooler is actually cool. You can start by just putting some ice in the bottom of your cooler. Next, you want to actually tilt the cooler so that the water drains out of the cooler as the ice melts. Put a layer of ice on the bottom of the cooler, and then put something so that the meat does not sit directly on top of the ice. I have some extra shelving that I use, and I just lay that on top of the ice, and I put the meat on top of the ice. After that, I will put another layer of ice, and then if I have any more meat, I'll put another one of those shelf racks on top of that, lay the meat, and then I put ice on top of that, and that typically will fill up the cooler. And then what happens, as the ice melts, it'll drain out of your cooler. After you've placed your meat in the cooler, you want to check it daily. If you have a really nice cooler, you probably only need to check it every other day. But as the ice melts, you want to replace the ice. If you choose, you can rotate the meat. I typically have the meat on ice for 7 days. So for example, if I harvest an animal on a Saturday, I will have it cut up by Sunday and in the cooler by Sunday, and then the following weekend I'll begin the processing of the meat. And that's it. A simple, low-cost way to age your meat right at home. I've been doing this for years, and it always makes the meat more tender and more flavorful. Drop a note in the comments to let me know how you age your venison. There's a lot of different ways to do it: dry aging, wet aging. How do you actually age your venison? Be safe, be successful, keep hunting.